Shana and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to explain to you how I became a dental hygienist and therapist, as there's a lot of questions you guys have been asking me in regards to how I actually became a hygienist and therapist. And I just want to put a quick disclaimer out that this is my journey. Everyone's journey is different. Everyone is on their own walks of life. Like some people might take 4 years, some people might take 5, 6, 7 years. So you're all on your own journey. So try not to compare yourself to me, because I know it's really hard to do that. You know, you're trying to compare yourself to other people you see on social media, but try not to do that. Like everyone is on their own journey. So my journey was a little bit up and down. So first, obviously, I did my GCSEs. And in my GCSEs, I did quite well. I was always a B/C grade student. At this point, I didn't know I wanted to pursue a career in dentistry or anything like that. I only knew until about when I was in year 10. So that's the start of GCSEs. In year 10, I said, I think I might want to become a dentist. Obviously, I didn't know that there was dental hygienists, dental therapists, dental nurses, dental technicians, orthodontic therapists. I just didn't know there was such a big variety of dental professionals out there. I only thought they were dentists because that's all I saw, that's all I knew. Even when I went to the dentist, that's all I saw, that's all I knew. I didn't really notice the dental nurses as much. So yeah, I decided that I wanted to do dentistry. I wanted to become a dentist. And I vividly remember, like, some of my teachers were like, "Yeah, Shana, are you sure? Are you sure that's good for you? Is that what you really want to do?" So at the back of my mind, I was like, oh, maybe this isn't for me. Like, my teachers are saying it's not for me, so maybe I shouldn't do it. Plus, I haven't seen anyone who looks like me in the dental professional, so why would I? How can I even become that, you know? So I just pushed it to the back of my brain and just focused on my GCSEs. So as I said before, in my GCSEs, I was averaging a B/C student anyway. So I did quite well. I got all Bs. I think I got a C in Spanish and I got an A in English language. But everything else I got a B. So sciences I got B, maths B, everything B. So after GCSE I went straight onto sixth form. Because I had B's and C's and I had an A in English, I was able to pick A levels. However, I think some people, when they don't have high GCSE grades, they can only do B techs, I think, or sometimes people just choose to do B techs. So I decided to do A levels, and I knew I wanted to pursue a career in healthcare, not necessarily dentistry, but healthcare at least. So I made sure I did biology, maths, and I did psychology. I did want to do chemistry, but my sixth form didn't actually do chemistry for some reason. My sixth form was a bit crazy because I remember we didn't have a maths teacher for like the whole second year. We had him for the first year, he left, and then we had no teacher for the second year. So my A-level my A-level college was a bit crazy, a bit discombobulated. It really was. Like, it was very confusing, and I just thank God that it was during COVID, because we had no teacher for the second year of A-levels. There was so much stress. Like, I'm so glad we didn't do the exams. I'm telling you, if I did the exams, I don't think I'd be here where I am today, because with those exams, I don't know if I would have got the grades I did if I actually did them. So at the end of A-levels, I actually got my predicted grades, which was BBB. I also had a B from EPQ, and I don't know if you guys know, but some A-levels, they let you do an EPQ, which is like half an A-level, and I got a B in that, and it's called extended project qualification, I think. So it's like half an A-level. So I left sixth form with 3.5 A-levels, which are all Bs. So that was enough for me to actually get into uni to do whatever. So as I said before, I wanted to do dentistry. I said to myself I want to become a dentist, and that was it. Like, I didn't know anything else other than that. And plus my sixth form, they tried to be supportive, but again, they didn't know that you could be other dental professionals. They had no clue as well. So I was just like following their advice, what they gave me. So it came to apply to university, and I applied to, bear in mind I had to do the UK CAT exam, which was terrible. I'll explain that more in another video, but that's like a preliminary exam you have to do to apply to dental schools. So I did that. I did really rubbish in that, and then I applied to 4 dental schools, knowing that I didn't have the grades, because dental schools I want in, they want A's and A stars, and me with my B's, I was like, oh, let me just try and see if I'll get in. So I applied to 4 dental schools because I think you can only apply to 4, and I did 1 dental hygiene and therapy course because I didn't know what dental hygiene and therapy was, bear in mind. I just applied because I was like, you know what, I have another option, let me just try that. So I got rejected from all 4 dental schools, and I remember I had an interview for dental hygiene and therapy, and I was so sad. I was so like not even interested. Like, I didn't even want to do dental hygiene and therapy. I didn't know what it was. I was like, what is this course, please? So anyway, I did the interview. It was rubbish. I did rubbish in the interview. I already knew that because my heart wasn't in it. I didn't know what I was doing, and I got rejected from that uni as well. So here I am. A-level grades came out. I got rejected from all universities, and I was sitting there and I was upset. I was crying. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I thought I was a bum. I thought I was just gonna be homeless, living on the streets. Like, I just thought, like, what am I gonna do now? So then my mum, she said to me, why don't you do dental nursing? And I was like, what's dental nursing? She's like, you can be a dental nurse, you know, help dentists, blah blah blah. So that's when I did some research, and I was like, you know what, I'm doing nothing for this year. I didn't get into uni. Like, I'm not gonna sit at home doing nothing. Like, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But me, I couldn't sit at home and do nothing. So I applied to dental nursing, did that dental nursing apprenticeship, and I actually really enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Like, I met so many new people. I've met one of my closest friends now at dental nursing. Like, she started a week after me, and we're like, that was like one of the best things I've done for myself. I had so much experience. I saw dentists do different procedures, and that's the first time I met a dental hygienist. And the dental hygienist, I just loved what they did, like the cleaning, the oral hygiene. Like, I didn't know there was this other side to dentistry, because dentists, they're stressing over root canals, these extractions and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, even though I wanted to do dentistry, like I wanted to do fillings, I wanted to take teeth out, but I can see the stress of dentists. I'm not saying that my job's not stressful, because it really is, but there's an extra stress, extra pressure when you're a dentist. Do you get what I mean? So I saw the dentist and I saw the hygienist, and when I tell you, like, sometimes the hygienist was getting paid more than the dentist, and I was thinking, what? When I heard that, I was like, is this possible? How can a dental hygienist get paid more than a dentist? I was thinking, no way. But then it actually made sense, because with hygienists, you're just doing cleanings, private cleanings. Like, you're just getting pay after pay after pay after pay after pay. Like, obviously some patients might not turn up, but you're getting pay after pay after pay. So I was like, oh, I want to be a dental hygienist. Maybe I can do dentistry in the future, but let me become a dental hygienist. But then in the back of my mind, I still wanted to do dentistry. Like, I still wanted the fillings, I still wanted extractions, I still wanted to experience root canals and things. So that is where dental therapy was introduced to me. Dental therapy changed my life. When I saw what a dental therapist could do, you can do fillings, pediatric extractions, you can do pulpotomies, which are basically like mini root canals for children. They're very rare. I don't really do them much, but you can be a dental hygienist and a dental therapist, and it's the best of both worlds. Like, both are colliding, and that's why I wrote in my personal statement that I want to be a dental hygienist and a dental therapist, just because you get the best of both worlds. And I was excited. I said to myself, you know what, even though I have not finished this dental nursing course, I'm going to apply to uni. So I started my dental nursing course in September of 2020. I think it was 2020, because that's when I finished my A-levels. 2020 September, I started my dental nursing course. When I tell you, that September there, October, I think it was October, I put my personal statement in, and then I applied to university for dental hygiene and therapy. I was not playing around. I said to myself, by the time it's time to get those interviews, I will have had experience. So that's what I did. I applied to 5 universities to do dental hygiene and therapy, because I was serious about this. I said to myself, I can become a dental hygienist and therapist. The first round of applying to dentistry wasn't for me, and I just know that God had his hand on me, because God wanted me to apply to this course and go to this university, because the things I experienced at this university, that's a video for another day. But anyway, so I applied to university and I had some interviews, and fast forwarding to, I think it was May time, I found out that I got into Portsmouth University, and that was an unconditional offer. So that means that I didn't have to have any other qualifications. I was automatically accepted because I had the A levels, and bear in mind I had all B's at A levels, so that was the entry requirement. So I already met the entry requirements. They must have liked me because I got accepted. So I think I only did dental nursing for about 8 months because I went on holiday that summer before I started uni, and I started university in 2021, September/October 2021. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Okay, maybe 10 months. I did dental nursing for about 10 months or so. And yeah, I left dental nursing. I didn't even tell them that I applied. I said, guys, I've applied to uni and I got in, so bye, kind of thing. Obviously, it was a bit more, a bit more in detail. But yeah, I left there. They all wished me good luck and stuff. And they said that I could have a job back, like a job as a hygienist when I graduate. And that's another video for another story because I don't even work there anymore. But yeah, so I got into university September 2021. That's when I started university. And yeah, that was my journey. And I just thank God for that journey because Portsmouth University is where I actually got saved. So I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a Christian. And that's when I really started deepening my walk with God in 2022, I'd say, mid-university. And that, like, my life has just skyrocketed from then. Like, God has really been walking with me through this whole journey, even through my final year of university. That final year really took it out of me. It was hard, and I'm not gonna lie to you, university is hard. But if you really want to achieve your goal, and if you have that drive, you can actually get through it. Because yeah, even if you're not religious, like even having your family and your friends around you just to push you, just having something to push you, even if you have children, like your children can push you and motivate you, you will actually be able to do it. Like, it's not rainbows and fairies, it's a hard course. You're learning things that radiography students, medical students, pharmacy students, like you're learning a lot of things. And it's hard. It is hard to memorize everything, to put everything into practicality. Like, it's hard, I'm not gonna lie to you. But because I had my faith, I had my family, that really, really helped me. And I can honestly say that without God, I couldn't be here where I am now. So yeah, like, that's my journey. And definitely don't compare myself to you guys. Like, don't compare my journey to yours. Everyone is on their different journeys. And I really hope that you guys really get motivated from my journey, because even though I didn't get into dentistry, I got into something else. And I think that this is the perfect thing for me, because even now when I'm working, some people do ask me if I want to do dentistry, and I say maybe, but for now I'm quite happy where I am. And the thought of dentures and root canals, it doesn't excite me. It's not something that I want to progress and do. I think right now, because dental hygienists and dental therapists can do much more these days, I'm really happy and content where I am. Like, the money is okay, and I have free time. I'm self-employed. I have time to see my family, friends. I can do things for myself, go on holiday when I want to. And there's just a lot of freedom that comes with dental hygiene and therapy that you might not necessarily have when you're a dentist. But honestly, each their own. If you want to become a dentist, definitely go for it. It's an amazing career. But don't knock dental hygiene and therapy. It's great too. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I know it was quite long, but there's so much more I want to say, guys. But I just have to put it in another video. I don't want these videos to be too long. But if you want, guys, just put some questions in the comments below, and I'll definitely get back to you. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, because I really want to try be more consistent. I know that sometimes I fall off, but life happens, honestly. Like, life happens. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one.